Hey, this is Brad Tipton, and I want to take a moment to welcome you to the overview of my city revenue partner program, where I'm opening up a program for 10 partners to work with me across America. It's like right in your city where you are. We'll work together and we will leverage artificial intelligence to make money, like where you'll be making money uh, by leveraging and offering artificial intelligence to people. But what's kind of cool about it is you won't have to do any work. I will do all the work. So I want to let you know that's what this is about. I also realize that your time is valuable. You don't have a bunch of time to just be sitting around watching webinars. So I won't take up a lot of your time. And so I'll be speaking quickly, but it's not because I'm trying to run something by you quickly. It's just that, look, if you got something that makes sense, it shouldn't be real difficult, right, to tell people about it. They should be able to see what it is and say, hey, look, I'm in, right? That's what it is. So just want to let you know that. So, real quickly, I want to let you know that my name is Brad Tipton and I am 62 years old. And I wasn't there for the electric light when it was invented. I'll bet if I would have, and I knew what it was going to become in the future, I would have invested in it or did whatever I could, and I would have made bazillion dollars, right? I wasn't there for the telephone. If I knew what it was going to be, I would have invested in it, and I probably would have became a bazillionaire if I knew what it was going to be. I wasn't there for the automobile, right? I should have been. I wish I would. Right. I wasn't there for the invention of the radio. I wasn't there for the invention of television. Though I was a child, like I was a kid when it had first come out. But I was just a child. I still couldn't take advantage of the television, but I was there for the internet. I was there when it was invented, but I was too ignorant, too young, too stupid, and I missed it. Right. I was there for the mobile phone, the cell phone when it came out. But again, I was just too much running around and being silly. I was grown, but I still didn't know what was going on. And so I missed it. Artificial intelligence is here. It's blowing up. I'm not going to miss it. I'm going to leverage this thing and become a bazillionaire. That's all I can tell you. And I want to take you with me, right? I want to take you with me. Um, if I would have known what the mobile phone was going to be, or if I would have known what the internet was going to be, yeah, anybody would have invested if they knew what it was going to blow up and be. But artificial intelligence is we're all here together. It's blowing up, and if we're smart, we're going to know how to leverage it to make money, right? And I'm going to show you how. Let's see here. I don't know if you know this guy. His name is oh, what is that guy's name? His name is Eric Schmidt, and he is the former CEO of Google. So this guy knows technology like you wouldn't believe. And if you want, please let me, or you can look this video up on YouTube, and it's called X Google CEO warns you only have 3 years to prepare. In other words, I know you may not know, or you might have heard it. I want you to know that artificial intelligence is taking a bunch of jobs from people. And I want you to know it's just a reality. It's gonna happen. It is happening. And it is not fun for the people that are losing their jobs, but it's an opportunity for you to make some money and much of it. So I want to make sure that I'm here and that you and I are working together to leverage that. So please look up this video if you don't know this guy, right? Here's another video by the same guy. Ex Google CEO warns you only have 3 years to prepare before you know jobs are gone, right? I live just outside of the out of the what do you call it, the tech area in San Francisco. And I want you to know every day, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs are being lost in every sphere. My son works at Amazon. Hundreds and hundreds of jobs being lost at Amazon because artificial intelligence can pick items off the shelf. They can pack items in a box. They can load items in a truck. Right? They can do this. They don't need some guy, right, to do that anymore. Life is changing quickly, and it's important for you to learn how to take advantage of those changes and get paid. And that's what I'm here to help you to do. I'm offering you partnership with me in what's called a city revenue partnership program. It's a secure and exclusive city, territory, so that you can participate in what's called recurring revenue generated by AI services. And that's a lot that I'm saying, but I promise you I'm going to make it nice and neat and clean. The bottom line is me, my team. And I want you to know that I'm a website builder. I own a company. Let me show it to you real quick. Um, I own this business. It's called Escape Velocity Marketing, right? For years, I think I've had for 8 years now, 9 years, maybe more. And I do things like search engine optimization services, targeted social media marketing, pay per click advertising, website design and development, email marketing campaigns, reputation management. See, I do all this stuff, right? I do all this stuff. Like this is my actual website, right? Reputation management. This is what I do, right? These are services that I offer to business owners to help their businesses grow. I've been doing it for the last 8 years, I believe 9 years. This, oops, email marketing, right? This is my website. I built it from scratch. This is me, right? I don't say that to impress you or anything like that. I just want you to know that I'm out. I'm not doing that anymore. This right here, all this is old news. If I keep trying to do this, um, I'll probably starve. I don't know what the right word is. But look at my new website. Clean, like it's like I'm leveraging AI. That's all I like. That's what this website. It's not a lot like the other ones. It's like you want AI, here you go. Right? You want to fill up your pipeline, talking to a business, a pipeline is just their potential business. I'm going to use AI to help you get it. And I'm going to transform you with AI. That's it. That's my business now. All that other stuff, gone. All that other stuff, out of here. Why? Because AI is here. It's not changing. So, what I want to do is I want to build a website for you. I want to run marketing to that website. I want to handle any technology. I want to support the customers that click and sign up with you. And I want to manage all the operations and I want you to get paid. It's just that simple. So, give you an idea. Let me see if I can pull this here. What I call is a quiet revolution is happening, but it's not so quiet for me because I'm in the tech boom area. Artificial intelligence is rapidly replacing tasks that previously required human labor. That's out. Don't need it anymore. Businesses that adopt artificial intelligence are becoming faster, more efficient, and more profitable. That's just what's happening right now. And businesses that ignore AI risk failing and falling behind. What I want you to do is offer AI to local businesses, but I don't want you to have to know anything about AI. I don't want you to have to care two hoots about AI. I just want to send a link to businesses in your city. They can click, they can read, they can click, they can buy. If they buy and pay 500 bucks, right? That 500 bucks goes all to you. You don't have to know anything about AI. You don't have to do anything about AI. I send the link to businesses in your city where you live. They read it, like let's say HVAC company. They read it, they want it, they click, they buy, right? And then the money goes all to you. And that's how it works. So that's what I want to do. Um, so local businesses have a problem, and this is what we're going to fix. Local business have a problem. Calls go unanswered. Leads are missed. Appointments are lost. Customers move to competitors. Just to give you an idea, if you have a plumbing issue and you call the plumber, but the plumber is in his truck or under a sink and they can't answer their phone, what are you going to do? Simple. You're going to call the next plumber in Google. You're not going to fool around. But if there was an AI agent that answered the phone, answered your questions, booked your appointment, and had a plumber at your house, same day or next day, you'd be happy. You don't care who answers the phone. You just want the the appointment booked and for somebody to come to your house. That's what we're going to be offering. We're going to offer the installation of AI receptionists into any business in your city. I will do all the setup. I will do all the installation. I will do all of the sales. I will do all the customer support. I will do all the tech support. Right. So I do everything. So you don't have to do anything. So that that company, even if they can't pick up the phone because they're like, let's say a beauty salon, the lady's got her, the owner's got her hands in dye, right? She's coloring somebody's hair. The phone rings. She can't answer it. But there's somebody on the other end of that phone that wants to book an appointment and spend $100 for a hairdo. But you missed a call. So you missed the money. What if there was an AI agent who would pick up the phone and say, "Hi, welcome to Mary's Beauty Salon. What do you need?" "Oh, I need my hair colored. How much is it?" "Oh, it's $199. "Okay, great. Can you book me? What do you got available?" "I got Tuesday at 2 and Wednesday at 1. "Oh, I'll take the Wednesday at 1. "Okay, see you Wednesday at 1. And Mary never had to answer the phone. AI did it, right? Same thing for a dentist. Same thing for HVAC. Same thing for an electrician. It all works the same way. Customers are not going to sit around these days and wait. If you don't pick up the phone, they'll move on to the next person. And we want to help business owners. All right, there we go. Um, as you can imagine, a missed call can be expensive. If a plumber misses a call, I don't know what plumbers. I mean, plumbers easily make $200-300 for visiting a house and fixing a plumbing issue. If they missed a call, they missed the money. Same thing with HVAC. Missed a call, missed the money. Veterinarian. You're so busy messing around with puppies all day long, the phone is ringing, you're not answering the phone, right? And so you're not booking more clinic appointments. So, auto repair shop. You're so busy under the car fixing a carburetor or whatever you're doing, you're missing calls. You need to have somebody answering the phone, answering the basic questions, and booking the appointment so people can come in and pay. Restaurant reservation, same thing, right? So I want you to know what we're offering, right? Here's a website. Read their website. If you want AI agent installed, AI receptionist installed, me and my team, that's me, Brad, me and my team will install it within 1 business day. So any missed calls won't be missed anymore. It'll answer calls. It'll answer frequently asked questions. This artificial intelligence receptionist, it will book appointments, whatever needed, right? It'll do that while the owner doesn't have to answer the phone, right? It'll do all that. Here's the thing. Now, here's a traditional solution. If, let's see, electrician, typically you call the electrician's phone number and some sort of a receptionist answers, right? I don't know what that receptionist gets paid, but in my city here in Stockton, probably about 20 bucks an hour, right? 20 bucks an hour. So that means 8 hours is about 160 bucks a day. But let's round it to 100 bucks a day, right? Plus that receptionist needs to take a coffee break, needs a lunch break, probably has to pick up her kids sometime, can't make it to work, could get sick, right? Certainly is only going to work for 8 hours, not going to work for 24 hours. You got salary, payroll taxes, you got to pay her benefits, sick days off, vacation time, training, turnover. See, that's a lot. With AI, you don't. They pay 500 bucks, right? Right? Each month to you. They pay 500 bucks each month to you. And that AI receptionist answers calls, captures all the leads, answers common questions. Sometimes they will need to, the person will need to talk to a human, right? So they can route those calls to a human if needed. It can book appointments and it works 24/7 and it never takes a break. And if 5 calls come in at the same time, it can answer all 5 calls. If one comes in, it'll answer one call. If 6 calls come in at the same time at the busy time of the day, it'll answer all 6. If somebody calls at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, it'll answer. Right? It's there. You don't have to pay it 20 bucks an hour. Right? So it's so powerful. And a business owner is charged, 500 bucks a month. They pay that directly to you every month, every month, every month. That 500 bucks is paid to you, right? Which is why this is an awesome offer for you. Um, why businesses are buying AI services. Business owners care about making sure opportunities don't slip through the cracks with lost calls, missed calls, right? And that's why they're getting it. So they want it. So the fact that they want it, this creates a new opportunity. A demand for AI service grows. Who will bring the services to these local businesses? Me and you. It's just that simple. Me and you. So I'm introducing to you what's called the City Revenue Partner Program. It's an exclusive opportunity to participate in reoccurring revenue generated by AI services sold to local businesses. It's just that simple. Um, Let me see what this is. It's a three-step process. I believe I got it here. Right. So let's say that you're in Chicago, or you are in Baton Rouge, or you're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or you're in Sacramento, California, or you're in um, Billings, Montana, whatever. Right. Your city belongs to you. It's called your territory. It's you. You got it. So you enroll in the program, and that's your city. And we begin to market to businesses. I begin to send email marketing to businesses in your city on your behalf. Those who sign up and click, they pay you 500 bucks every month, every month, every month, every month, each one of them. That's how it works for the AI service. So you own your city, number one. Number two, we create, in other words, I create and operate the infrastructure. I create the website. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let me see if I can pull up a website that I built. Here's a website that I built. So I would send an email. Let's say we were doing electricians in your city. I would send a link to every electrician in your city saying, hey, y- you're missing calls. You need an AI uh, receptionist to answer those calls so you can make money. And I would say in that email, I would say, if you're interested, click this link. And the link would take them to this website. It tells them all about it, blah, 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 blah. Answer their frequently asked questions, right? If they want to click, they can click and buy, and the money, 500 bucks is to you every month, every month, every month, every month, every month, 500 bucks to you. That's how it works, right? Um, Built another website as well, just to give you an idea of different sample websites that I've created. This one is a little bit different look. Remember that first one had the words on the left and the picture of the AI on the right. Oh, this one's a little bit different, right? Right. That's how it works. So get this out of here. So I want you to know, I build the website for you. I do all the email marketing. I send it to all the pet groomers or all the electricians or all the roofing companies, right? Whoever. I just do each industry in your city. And those who open their emails and click and buy, you get paid the 500 bucks, not me. I handle all the technology. I handle all the customer support because they may have questions. I handle all the billing, right? So they pay me, right? They pay me the 500 bucks. I send the 500 bucks to you, right? It's just that simple. If you want me to send it via Cash App, fine. Venmo, fine. Uh, PayPal, fine. Whatever you want. But the business pays me 500 bucks. I just forward that right to you. I do all the setup and I do all the maintenance. So I do everything. I build a website. I do the marketing. I do the technology. I do the customer support. I do the billing. I do the setup. I do the maintenance. I do all that. And you get paid. Right. So here's the deal. Once I do the website and everything, local businesses enroll. They subscribe to get these AI services, and the reoccurring revenue is generated. And every month they pay 500 bucks and it goes directly to you. Goes directly to you. Right? They pay it to me and I forward it to you. That's that simple. Um, Step four, you participate in what's called the recurring revenue generated in your territory. So if you got Chicago, all the businesses that enroll in Chicago are yours. If you're in Billings, Montana, all the contractors who, roofers and whoever else who enroll in Billings, that comes to you every month, every month. Restaurants, car repair, that's all yours. That's all yours. That's all yours. All that money is yours. Right. So you may be asking, well, Brad, well, what do I actually have to do? Nothing technical. Me and my team, we handle the websites, we install the AI, we do all the support, we do all the software, we do all the marketing, we do all the maintenance. Excuse me. So, and you may be wondering, well, where do I fit in? It's simple. If I make you money, right, you'll trust me, and we can begin to do bigger things together because AI is just starting. And I'm going to need a pool of partners because I know that one person can never do anything. You always need a group of partners who you trust and who trust you. So I need to start building up a group of partners, and I'm only taking 10 for this particular partnership. I need 10 partners so I can show them that I can provide money to them every month, every month, every month, every month, every month, every month, every month. And then when I come to you and say, hey, let's expand this, you're going to be on board. You're going to say, and I'm going to say again, let's expand this. You're going to be on board. So we got to start somewhere. And no person is an island. No person can do everything by themselves. You got to be smart in business. And I'm very smart. And I understand that I could take all the cash for myself, but that's stupid. I need partners so that we can all get paid and grow together. So when we want to do a big real estate deal or whatever it is, we got 10 people pulling everything together that trust each other, that know each other. We've been around each other. We're making money for each other, right? That's what this is about. So you may be thinking, man, I don't do anything. No, you're doing something. You're becoming a partner with me where you trust me and I trust you. So that as we grow together. So what does a revenue potential look like? I want you to know I cannot guarantee you 100% that anybody in your city will click the link and enroll. I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing you that. I'm saying, duh, somebody will, right? But I'm not sitting here. But if one business enrolls, they will pay you 500 bucks a month, right? That's nice. For 12 months, that's 6 grand. Nice, nice, nice. If three businesses enroll over the next year, right? That's 1,500 bucks a month in your pocket. Right? If five businesses enroll, like over the next 12 months, right? You get that's 2,500 bucks a month coming into your pocket. If 10 businesses enroll over the next 12 months, that's 5 grand a month into your pocket. Am I guaranteeing you that one will enroll or three or no, I can't. It's business. Right? I can't guarantee you that. So how does the money flow? Simple. We can't have the money looking really crazy, right? So we have to have a situation where they pay me or I invoice the business. The business pays me and I forward the money to you, right? So businesses pay through my centralized billing system. The revenue is tracked by territory. So like if you've got Chicago, I know Chicago is yours. Somebody signs up Sacramento, I know Sacramento is yours, right? You know you're in Baton Rouge, I know Baton Rouge is yours. That money goes to you, right? So you hold you what's called a territory holder. You receive that money from all those businesses. It's just that simple. I don't get a dime of it. I just forward it to you. Why not keep all the territories for yourself, Brad? Simple. Because I'm thinking bigger than just at the end of my own nose. I'm going to need partners. AI is going to grow, and I'm going to realize that I can't do it all by myself. I need partners who I trust and who already trust me. So AI is going to blow up just like the internet did, just like cell phones did, just like the telephone did, just like the TV did, just like the radio did, just like automobile industry did, right? They all blew up, except I'm being smart. I know I can't do it all myself. I know I'm going to need partners. So I have to share the wealth right now. That's why I'm not keeping it all for myself. Here's important disclosure, right? I can't guarantee you anything. I'm sure there are going to be some cities that, you know, three and four and five, six people will come on every month. And there'll be some cities where just one business signs up a month. I guess. I don't know. Right. And through the year, right? You may have, 12 businesses enroll over the next 12 months, but four of them cancel for whatever reason. Right. The business owner may die, right? The business owner may get a divorce, may come down with cancer. Yeah, I don't know. They may quit. So even if you get 12 over the year, right? Three, four could fall off for whatever reason, but we're going to keep marketing, right? So the revenue could fluctuate. Why the opportunity is limited? Only 10 territories are being released. I'm only working with 10 partners, right? But what happens is if you've got Chicago and I'm helping you make money in Chicago, right? You may expand to another city in Illinois and another city in Illinois and another city in Illinois. I'd rather have one partner that owns and runs four and has four cities in Illinois, then four different partners in Illinois, four different people that I got to send money to. Get out of here. I'd rather have 10 partners and each of them grow. Like, let's take Wisconsin. So I'll take a partner in Milwaukee. The partner's making money. They may take Madison. Then they may take Green Bay. Then they may take Kenosha. Then they may take Fond du Lac, right? I'd rather have one partner with five different cities in Wisconsin than five different partners. Get out of here. I don't want that. I want to work with 10 partners where we can grow over the years, where we know each other, where you trust me, where I trust you, right? That type of thing. So the question is simple. Will AI services continue to spread into local businesses? And if they do, who's going to control those territories? Who's going to control California? Who's going to control Washington State? Who's going to control Montana or Minnesota or New Jersey or Florida or Texas, right? I want I want partners in each of those states and I want to grow. I want somebody in Houston. And when they start making money in Houston, I want them to say, yeah, I want Dallas. Once they do Dallas, I want San Antonio, right? That's how we do this. So not a truckload of different partners. I want partners that grow because AI is going to grow. Just like cell phones grew. Now everybody has one. Just like the internet grew. Everybody has the internet, right? Everybody's going to have AI. And I want to make sure that you and me get paid off of it. So here it is. So it's called the City Revenue Partner Program. You can secure an exclusive city, your city where you live, and participate in recurring revenue generated by AI services offered to local businesses. The first service that we'll be offering is the AI Receptionist that will take the calls 24/7, right? Book the appointments, answer questions so that the business owner can stay handling her business without being pulled away on the phone. And just so you know, a lot of times when a business owner is in their business and the phone rings and they answer it, a lot of times it's somebody trying to sell them insurance or somebody trying to sell them something else, or it's a spam call, right? They're like, give me a break. I stopped my business for this, right? It's get out of here. They would rather have all that filtered out by AI, right? So I want you to know local businesses want these AI receptionists. I do all the work. I install it all. I do all the email marketing. I build the website so that the business owners can read about it and click and pay 500 bucks. And once they pay the 500 bucks, it comes to me and I route it directly to you, right? So you can grab your territory before anybody else does. Now, people are you're gonna imagine, well, Brad, okay, what do you get out of it? Simple. You can enroll two ways, right? You pay me 500 bucks a month. You can cancel anytime, but you pay me one flat fee of 500 bucks a month. If one person enrolls, that's pretty much a wash for you, right? If two people enroll, now that's 1,000 bucks in your pocket, but five has to go to me, right? If three people enroll, right, that's 1,500 bucks in your pocket. Five goes to me, right? It's that, but let's say after a year, and you got 12 people paying you 500 bucks a month, right? You still only pay me one flat fee. So I hope that makes your fee that you pay to me never goes up. It's just flat fee. And I do all the work. I do all of the work. You just basically you're renting the territory. As long as you stay in the program, you keep making the money. If you quit or get married or whatever, I don't know, whatever, if you want to get out, you can always get out and there'll be somebody else that's willing to take over your entire territory. Right. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Some people ask, well, Brad, if I enroll for 500 bucks, let's say it's Wisconsin, because that's where I'm from. That's where I know Wisconsin. I also know, also know California. So let's say California. Well, Brad, if I pay you 500 bucks, I can get Los Angeles and Sacramento and Stockton and Reading and San Francisco. No, 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 no. 500 for each city. 500 gets you one city, right? And that's plenty. But if you want two cities, then yeah, then you'll be paying me $1,000 a month. If you want three cities, then it's 1,500. But I wouldn't, that's fair, right? So anyway, I hope that makes sense. So here's my pitch. Enroll today, right? You can pay me two different ways. Venmo, there's my Venmo ID, mhm, or you can send it to Cash App. That's my wife's Cash App. Once you enroll, you send the 500 bucks. I will get your website set up and I will begin to market to local businesses in your area. I'll begin to do all the marketing to them and they will click on the button and they will enroll and they will pay me 500 bucks. And as soon as that 500 bucks clears, it usually takes 2 or 3 business days. I will forward that money to you. When the next business enrolls, that's another 500 bucks. I'll send it to you. When the next businesses roll, 500 bucks, I'll send that to you. And all the time, I will be working with that business owner. I will be installing their AI. I will be doing everything. I will be doing the customer service. I'll be doing the tech support. I'll be doing everything. You won't be doing anything but getting paid, right? So I want you to know, simple. Start today. I'm only taking 10 partners because I don't want a bazillion people. I would rather you, let's say that you are in, let's say you're in Florida. I would you say, hey, Brad, here's my 500 bucks. Give me Miami. And once you start making a bunch of money in Miami, you're like, hey, give me Tallahassee, right? You Tallahassee, right? You say, give me some other city, right? That's how I want you to do it. Grow within your state. Um, so you may ultimately end up with 10 cities in your state. That's cool, right? But you'll pay me 500 bucks for each city, but each city will be paying you, paying you, paying you, paying you, paying you, paying you, right? And that's how it works. So I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to give you everything, but not waste your time. If there's any other questions that you have, trust me, we'll, just enroll. We'll answer the questions on the way. But everything that I've shared so far should be clear, right? You pay 500 bucks, you own your city, right? Pretty much. That's how it works. And no matter how many people enroll, one, two, three, 10, 20, right? You get 500 bucks from each of them. But I only get 500 bucks once a month from you, right? Any money that they pay to me, I forward it right to you. It normally takes 2 or 3 business days to clear. Once they pay me, I forward it right to you. Simple. Why would I do this? Simple. Because I need to learn how to make you, I need to make you money so that you and I begin to trust each other. Because um, as AI grows, I want to be able to reach out to you and say, hey, here's another opportunity. This is $10,000, right? And I want you to be like, yeah, Brad, I'm in. Boom, $10,000 without a blink. But we have to, I can't just walk up and ask you for 10 grand, a year from now, if I haven't been faithful to provide you with reoccurring revenue now. So I'm setting up our future relationship so that when this thing grows and as this thing grows, all 10 of us get paid, right? I'm not going to miss this like I missed the cell phone boom. I'm not going to miss this like I missed the internet. I'm not going to miss this like I missed television. Now, things before that, like before that, I wasn't born. I was on the planet. I'm not missing stuff, right? Ex CEO of Google said AI is taking over. So why not? Let's all get paid, right? So go ahead now, enroll using Venmo or Cash App. And then once you do enroll, see there on the bottom, it says email me your receipt, your full name, and your city. Email me your receipt, your full name, and your city. Send it to me at info@escapevelocitymarketing.com. And I will get everything set up and I will begin marketing in your city. to plumbers, right? To electricians, to beauty salon, to veterinarian, auto repair, right? I'll begin doing that, and not all on the same day, right? We're gonna do. It'll be like one week I'll do auto repair, one week I'll do salons, one week I'll do HVAC, right? That's how it goes, right? We gotta be systematic and smart in how we do things. I just want to get you paid, and you, of course, will pay me, but we all will get paid. So as AI grows, when I start asking you for larger money, you'll be like, yeah, I trust this guy. He helped me out at 500 bucks. Now it's time for us to go big. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's all the information. Use Venmo or Cash App. There's my Venmo, there's my wife's Cash App. Once you enroll, email me your receipt, your full name, and your city to escape info at escapevelocitymarketing.com, and I'll get moving right away. And within one business day, we'll be marketing to the people in your area, which means that as soon as they start enrolling, like I said, it'll take 2 or 3 business days for their money to clear, and I'll have it in your hand, right? So you'll be getting paid daily, 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 right? That's how it works. All right. Thanks so much. Enroll now. I'm only taking 10, and when the 10 slots are gone, they're gone. So don't play around. Don't fool around. Get this now. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks.